All right, don't be scared to be speed. Oh, Joe D.
Well, obviously, number one, we've had the kids have bought into the process, and we call it a process because there's different things that we do want to accomplish. We don't necessarily talk about goals. We talk about the process per se, but number one, they believe. And once we convinced them that no matter what role they had to play on this program, that it was important, we won them over. And, we began to take, positive steps forward. We began to move the chains per se. And number two, is that we've had a lot of continuity on the staff. The coaches have built relationships with our boys that it's more than X's and O's. And so once we were able to build those relationships with our boys and establish that trust, it gave us a chance to be successful. Well, our key players, obviously on offense, you got Austin Reyna, Rolando Resendez, our receivers, because believe it or not, we're going to throw the football. Nobody believes that, but we will. And then we got David Garcia coming back. He'll be a starter. He's been a 2-year Letterman, playing backup quarterback and receiver, but he'll be the lead guy on offense as a quarterback. And now we have another threat in the slot running the football. We have 4 backs now being able to run, because in the past we haven't had that mobile quarterback, and David provides another back there. So that's a plus. We got a threat in Doroteo, who's returning all-district tight end. We're going to look at him to be able to run some halfback, and that was something that we looked down right after the Christmas break. And we invested a lot of work in it in the spring, and if we're able to find a suitable replacement to spell him at tight end, Doroteo's going to get some touches. You got Jesse Gonzalez, a returning tailback. He's got a lot of speed. He took over as a starter as a sophomore last year, week 4, never gave it up. And then obviously we're looking at Charlie Villegas, the district champ in the 100-meter dash. He's going to be in the backfield too. So for the first time in year 4, we enter with a chance of being somewhat speedy or having some speed, but it starts all up front, and we're trying to find the answers on the offensive line to complement Adam Jimenez, who's our returning center. Well, I tell you, it's Tony and I go back a long way from our days in Port Isabel, and we're really looking forward, to playing the Westlacos. When we left Region 1 in February and the new district alignment came out, it reinvigorated our program, and that, all of a sudden the Westlacos, became our rivals, the 2 Westlaco schools, and that pumped us up in the spring, and because they're on the schedule now. So we get to play our lineup against an established program, and that's going to be the measuring stick for us. Tony, I owe Tony a great deal. He's been a mentor to me and a great friend. I learned a lot. He gave me a lot of responsibility early on as a young coach, and I'll be forever grateful. But I can tell you, if there's 3 passes, if there's more than 3 passes in that game, I think there's going to be offensive coordinators looking for another job after that game. Well, I think we're at a point right now in year 4 where our kids expect more. Now, whether that translates to wins, it's too early to tell. We can't tell, but it gives us a chance as a program to be successful because the kids expect more now. And it wasn't necessarily that way before. They believe in each other. They bought into their role. And so that gives us a fighting chance. And as a coach, that's all you can ask from your players, is just for them to expect more and to believe in themselves. Thank you.